What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Simply Cash with another Simply review. I know it's been a long time, but hey, I'm back at it. So today I'll be reviewing the JBL Boombox 3 Wi-Fi versus the Sony Ult Field 7. Now, before I get into this review, please click that sub button. It don't take nothing. Do it for your boy. Do it for the country. Your boy a disabled veteran, 10-year vet. So just hit that sub button if you could. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And at 1,000, that's when I can actually start monetizing. So I can actually do more reviews. Because I get a little fed, just a little something. I'm trying to get to that Shannon Sharp bag one day, you know. But hey, let's get into the review. Now, if y'all want the straight answer from the get-go and you don't want to hear my take on it, the JBL Boombox 3 Wi-Fi is better. But if you want to hear why, let's listen to it. So, as you can see, JBL 3 Wi-Fi, and you can tell it's the Wi-Fi because you can see the symbol and you can see the Wi-Fi right there. And then we have Sony. Both of these weigh but the same, so when it comes to the weight, it'll be the same. But let me give you a spec. So I didn't really see any specs on the Sony, but I will compare the specs of the non-Wi-Fi Boombox 3 and the Wi-Fi Boombox 3. And I'll just tell you, just going off of the specs, and I heard that it had better tuning. Why the Wi-Fi is even better than the regular Boombox 3. So you always see people comparing the Boombox 3 to the Sony Ult Field 7, which I don't think is as fair because of the Sony just came out like 2 weeks ago, and the Wi-Fi is the newer version of the Boombox 3. But I think it's because it's hard to get nowadays. The only way you can get it is used, but hey, if you can get an excellent version of it or find someone that's a store that is selling it, trust me, it's well worth it. So what's better about the Wi-Fi Boombox 3 versus the non-Wi-Fi Boombox 3? Well, for starters, you have is the tweeters. If you play it off AC power, you get 20 watts RMS versus 10 watts RMS for the non-Wi-Fi. So you're getting twice the size of the tweeters, so you get more crisper highs. So I guess that was one of the downfalls of the Boombox 3. But if you don't play it, if you just play it how it's meant to be played, like not plugged up, like you're at a beach, you're at a pool, you're just trying to get some tunes, it has an extra 2 watts RMS more. So that's 2 times 4. So because you got 2 different tweeters, right? So that's the main thing. Another thing is the Wi-Fi Boombox 3 has a charge time 2 hours faster. So instead of having 6.5 hours, you can get this one fully charged in 4.5 hours. And if you play music off of Wi-Fi, so why is Wi-Fi better than Bluetooth? Because of first and foremost, Bluetooth, is going to compress the file, then transfer it. Wi-Fi is coming directly from whatever source you're getting it from, so it'll be uncompressed files. So you can have an unlimited bit rate for the most part, right? When it comes to music, unlimited bit rate, I'm not saying you can get a terabyte, but you're going to get unlimited bit rate. So you'll get, trust me, if you listen at Wi-Fi versus, just take the time out and just listen to Wi-Fi speaker vice that same speaker in Bluetooth. You're gonna notice the difference. The Sony doesn't have Wi-Fi play. You just gotta listen to it as Bluetooth. It is what it is. So that's the one positive of the JBL over the Sony. So what about the Sony? Like, let's get into each category. I say some specs. Let's just talk about the battery life overall. The Sony battery life is 30 hours if you don't have the LED lights on. It is 25 hours if you have the LED lights on. Vice's the JBL is 24 hours. And Sony guarantee you, like, even if you play it with the ULT2 mode, which is the increased power performance mode, that they'll still give you 25 hours. Whereas, maybe if you have the Boombox Wi-Fi maxed out, you might get like 20 hours instead. But if you're playing it with Wi-Fi, again, Wi-Fi is supposed to be less strain on the internals of this. So I don't know. By the numbers 24 to 30 or 25. So I give the slight edge to the Sony. But at the same time, both of these have like a fast charge of 10 minutes. You get 3 hours. Like if both of them are dead and you need a quick charge, they both give you 3 hours off after 10 minutes of charge. So that's a positive. All right. So next thing, let's talk about features. All right. The Boombox 3, like I said, its feature is you can play the music via Wi-Fi. And that's just about the only feature it has. You can also plug your phone up and get a little charge from it. Let's just say if you're out and your battery is dying, you can get a little charge from this, right? And that's basically it. You got the AC power and the USB. The Sony, on the other hand, like I said, I already told y'all it has LED lights. But let's open up the back of the speaker. Both of these are IP67 rated, so they water up to a meter, so you can just throw this in a pool. Like, I don't know why you would do that, but you can. You know what I'm saying? But the back of this, you got, if you want to do some karaoke, you got the mic input right there. Also, it has the USB-A, and it also has just a regular aux cord if you want to just plug it up and just listen to some music via, aux, which is also good. I'm assuming aux, you going straight from a device to here, so I'm assuming that would be better, right? All right, so overall features, the Sony got LED lights. It has the mic if you want to do karaoke. I guess you would give the slight edge to the Sony in that aspect as well. So the Sony is, I know I give my initial rating, but like, dang, the Sony is battery life so let's look at the different apps. So this is the JBL One app, right? So this side would look. You click on it, you click on your device. You can see the battery and that I'm connected to Wi-Fi. And this is how it looks. The EQ is simplistic, right? Wait, hold on. I'm showing this and it's not even working. That's because I didn't connect it. That's my fault. I have to connect it. Give me 1 second so I can connect it. Oh, my fault. It's not ours. That's my fault. I'm like, why is it not connected? Speaker got to be on for it to be connected. You know what I'm saying? So all right, let me connect it. All right, speaker on. There we go. Yeah, and let's see, I got the Sony on. Believe my last, fellas. Believe my last. Bam, connected. There we go. Alrighty. So I think what it was is like, then I turned both of them on at the same time, so it's trying to connect. All right. So if you wanted to adjust the EQ settings, it's simplistic, right? You have the bass, mids, and high, treble, right? And I'm gonna show you the Sony one. The Sony one is a little bit more in depth, right? So this would be the Sony's app, and I can show you. All right. So this is how the Sony app will look, and I'll show you the bam. So these are the different settings that you have, presets. I didn't see any presets for JBL, but you could just change it however you want to. But this is the EQ, the 7-band EQ settings that you can manually change yourself for JBL. For Sony. Now, this is a little complicated for you, but I would rather how JBL one is. I want bass, let me increase the bass. I want some more mids, let me increase the mids. I can do it that way. So JBL made it a little bit easier. But if you actually are in depth with the 7-band EQ, I guess that would be better for you. So that one I can't give a positive. I can say the JBL app looks cleaner. Like this is the Sony one, Vice. This is the JBL. I don't know. I just like how that one looked better. It's just my opinion up on that one. And the JBL app, it's not as like sometimes the Sony app is kind of glitchy. So I'm gonna give the app to JBL up on that one because the Sony one, it looks bland and it's glitchy at times to get connected. All right, so battery life, aesthetically pleasing. Let's go with aesthetics. This Sony speaker actually look good. You know what I'm saying? You got a little LED. The Sony, look fresh. Whereas the JBL don't look bad. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a premium speaker, but it's just not the Sony. I give the slight edge for aesthetically pleasing to the Sony. Now the most important thing, sound. Now I can't really give y'all a demonstration because as you can see, I have this. I don't have my headset, my microphone in my left it in Louisiana before I moved. So my opinion of the two, the Sony has clarity. The JBL has clarity too, but it's just like the Sony sound signature is like a wider stage. It has a bigger sound stage. Sound a little bit more airy, whereas the JBL seems more direct, like it's coming to you, right? And the thing about the JBL is the bass. It's like, even when I put the bass on neutral, just in the middle, the bass still, like, I can put the bass levels the same. The Sony bass sound kind of mufflish. That JBL bass hits. You buying a speaker for sound and sound only. My sound signature, I love bass. JBL, just if we just talk about bass, no comparison. And I can't really demonstrate that for y'all because this microphone ain't gonna really pick up the feel of the bass. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you that JBL, I have no ties to no company. I have like 500 subscribers. Nobody ain't paying me. Sony or JBL ain't paying me for my review. This is me, a brother, an honest man, just giving his honest opinion. That Sony is not messing with that JBL. These bigger YouTube channels, and I have to say, like, if they saying that the Sony sounds significant, they're lying. Somebody is getting paid. I could understand if you have a preference. I don't like them. Just take the bass out. You don't like them? Take the bass out. And the sound still sounds better to me. The Sony, I would say it'll have a sound signature for certain people that just like clear music. I give that to the Sony. But if you're getting a speaker for a party, man, people want some bass. People want to enjoy themselves. You're gonna enjoy yourself. I had several people tell me, well, as soon as they heard JBL. Only one person told me they rather the Sony, and she works at a nightclub, and she was like, yeah, that one just got too much bass. And I'm like, all right, I can remove the bass. And she was like, all right, I can see why you would like it, but she was just like, I'm just being biased because I was just around bass all night. Outside of that, everybody, as soon as they heard that JBL, was like, that one is not even close. And I hate that it's not even close because it is close. These are the two best portable speakers up in the market. And to me, JBL. That's it. That's your review. I can't play. If I play music, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Again, I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so I'm trying to get connected with people so they can subscribe. But I have not seen a review of the Boombox Wi-Fi and the Sony Ult 7. I'm the first one that I've seen that actually did this. And I can tell you right now, all honesty, this JBL sounds better. If you want a speaker for sound quality, bam. If you want a speaker where you can do some karaoke, you get a little lights, you get a good, clear sound stage, just Sony. I'm not knocking Sony. If I have to give I'm gonna give the JBL sound a 10. I give the Sony a 9. Right? So it's no knock on the Sony. It's just that's just my preference. Like I can even show you like I have some subs up in my car. I love bass, and if the bass is too much, just take it out, and it still sounds good. But hey, man, that's just me and my honest review. Like, do what you do, but spend your money on whatever you want to spend your money on. That Sony right now is $500. You can get it the JBL Wi-Fi used for $350 in excellent condition off of eBay, Amazon, just YouTube. I mean, just Google it. You can get it and save some money. Like I'm saying, I spent $550 after taxes on the Sony, $352 after taxes for the JBL. I just was looking at reviews and I just got this one. Hey, who am I? Save you $200 and go get something else. But I'm telling you right now, my ears, nothing is beating this JBL right now. Well, hey, that's my review. Peace.